Welcome to the John and Heidi Show podcast.
John and Heidi.
Here's John and Heidi.
Today is a special day, Heidi. Do you know what today is?
What is today, John?
I thought you'd never ask. It is Tuesday. It is May the 4th. Today is National Star Wars Day. May the 4th
I know.
be with you.
I know it is.
Yeah, National Weather Observers Day today, National Renewal Day, National Orange Juice Day, National Candied Orange Peel Day today as well, National Foster Care Day, and National Teacher Appreciation Day. It's also Bird Day. So you know what I do every year? Happy
It
birthday
seems like
to
this
you.
happens all
Does it seem? It does seem
the
like
time.
Was Bird Day just like a month ago as well.
It just happened. I'm not even kidding.
There may be extra bird days this year.
There may.
An extra bird day. But happy bird day to you. Also, it is a Tuesday, so we got an old bird joining us in here. If he's not
That's
listening.
not
If he's not
nice.
listening right now. We have Tuesdays with Charlie. And he remember last week he said he's never coming back
He
in the studio?
did. And guess where he
He's
is?
going to be in the studio. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Tuesday.
Addiction. It's not a pretty thing. Addiction can lead to many problems in your life. Addiction can drive away those who love you the most. And addiction can lead to the loss of jobs, relationships, and even your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. They want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Now, surveys and studies and such brought to you by BetterCreditCards.com. A researcher said children born in the middle of the family are at a higher risk than their older or younger siblings of not being as successful as an adult. It's not about birth order, it's about pecking order. The economic disparities that naturally occur based on where you land in that order, according to the folks at Princeton.
I don't know.
They say
if I agree
middles,
with
I'm a
that.
middle, by the way, we're less likely to receive financial support for our education.
Well, that part I can
Middles
see.
may do less well in school than their siblings. I did fine. Middles says the chance that middles will attend private school drops by 25% with the birth of the third child. And the chance that middles will be held back a year in school increases several fold with the birth of a third child as well. So I don't know why that is, but they figured it out at Princeton. So now we know. Surveys and studies and such brought to you by BetterCreditCards.com.
Do you have a credit card? We'd like to help you get a better credit card. If you don't have any credit cards, we'd like to help you too. At BetterCreditCards.com, we have credit cards that offer different things for different people. Some cards offer points. Some cards are designed to help you build your credit. BetterCreditCards.com wants to help you get a better credit card, no matter what you're looking for. See if we can help you find a better credit card at BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com.
This is Your Brain on Drugs, brought to you by TimeForRehab.com. An Olympia man released from prison early under Washington's new drug possession rules was arrested again on Saturday.
Yeah.
He was free for 2 days. Thursday is when he got out, and he was free on Friday and then back in jail on Saturday. They say Randall Taufati was arrested as he drove through a neighborhood at speeds of 120 miles per hour.
Oh, boy.
Deputies say they caught up with him. He was smiling and told them, the governor let me out of prison early and I wanted to go have some fun.
Yeah.
He was one of the 18 people serving prison time on drug possession convictions whose sentence was commuted, resulting in an early release. But he also got an early
Recapture.
return.
Yeah.
So whatever you call release, return. So I guess he didn't do anything under the influence this time. So that's just from last time. So I don't know why that's here, but I guess it still kind of counts as what happens when your
It's
brain.
just not a smart move,
No, it's
period.
what happens when your brain is on drugs.
John and Heidi.
Now, big screen, little screen, brought to you by ChannelSurferTV.com. Here's the top 5 movies over the weekend. Number 5, Raya and the Last Dragon. Number 4, Separation. Number 3, Godzilla vs. King Kong. Number 2, Mortal Kombat. And the number 1 movie at the box office over the weekend at $6.42 million. That's not a lot.
Wow.
Only 6.4.
Wow.
Was Demon Slayer the movie. So that was the number 1. And I think that's an anime movie as well.
Oh, that's
so.
really sad.
Yeah. And Madonna buys a weekend mansion. She has a new place to enjoy her weekends, paying $19.3 million for the LA mansion. Built in 2016, At about 14,000 square feet, it's 3 acres, 7 bedrooms, 11-bath property, includes 2-bedroom guest house as well, a barn, and a 5-car auto gallery. Amenities include a basketball court, a gym, a pool, a spa, a cabana with its own living room, home theater, and a bar for entertaining and dramatically lit wine room.
I wonder if that's anywhere near our weekend mansion.
It does look a lot like ours, too.
Yeah.
Ours has all of those things except for everything I just mentioned. Our 5-car auto gallery is called our driveway. All right. That is Big Screen, Little Screen, brought to you by ChannelSurferTV.com.
At WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com, we help you get ready for all the fun holidays throughout the year with fun, silly, and just plain weird gift ideas for your friends. If you have a friend who has a bizarre sense of humor, we've got a gift for them. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com posts a link to something that will make you smile each and every day. Whether you buy these weird gifts or not, it's worth checking out just for a smile. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
Now your scoop of the day comes your way courtesy of RadioSavings.com. A robber in his 60s broke his leg while holding a convenience store in Japan. That's really sad. He used the store manager's phone to call an ambulance. Police arrested the suspect and he was released from the hospital. So as soon as he got out of the hospital, they just took him right to jail. So how sad is that? A Poland woman.
That's sad. You don't go do things like that.
I feel bad for the guy. He's in his 60s. He shouldn't be out robbing convenience stores. That's just really sad that he's in
better
there.
choices.
Well, yeah. In Poland, a woman was stabbed by her boyfriend because he was eating all the chip dip.
Well, at least it was justified.
She was stabbed by her boyfriend because he was eating all the chip dip.
Oh, she was stabbed.
She was stabbed. A woman stabbed. Okay.
A woman stabbed her boyfriend, or she was stabbed by her boyfriend? Because
she stabbed the boyfriend.
Okay.
I should really read this stuff ahead of time, or at least while I'm reading it, get it right. Over here, 26-year-old man in California allegedly punched his mother for hiding toilet paper from him. He's 26. Adrian Yan, arrested and charged with battery after an argument over toilet paper escalated into a physical confrontation. He wanted some TP and started getting upset because his mother was hiding it. She told authorities she hid it because he uses too much. That's no reason to punch the woman, but that's still a bad idea.
I have a relative that hoards toilet paper.
Yeah, I know. We're not even going to talk about who that is. What is your favorite way to say someone is a few fries short of a Happy Meal? I've got a list here. Someone says they're as smart as bait. Another says their elevator doesn't go all the way to the top floor. And another one says the cheese has slid off the cracker.
Or if brains were gas, you wouldn't have enough to drive around the inside of a Cheerio.
Wow. You talking to me? All right. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Early to bed, early to rise makes you healthy, wealthy, and wise. This is a great quote from Benjamin Franklin. At InsuranceChicken.com, we know a thing or two about great quotes. We help people get great insurance quotes every day. It's super simple and free to find out if we can make you healthy, wealthy, and wise. Okay, I can't guarantee that, but I can assure you we'd love to help at InsuranceChicken.com. We want to help you pack out great deals on insurance. That's InsuranceChicken.com.
Time now for my favorite program, something we do every Tuesday just because we can. We typically pick up the phone and we call my father-in-law for a little thing we like to call
Tuesdays with Charlie.
It's Tuesdays with Charlie on the John and Heidi Show.
We don't even need the phone. You're here again.
You ain't calling nobody.
Now, last week you said you were leaving and you were never coming back.
I lie.
And he's here.
We're still trying to convince him to move here, but
I know.
it's not going to happen.
No.
Just going to visit a lot.
Well, maybe not even that.
We're okay with it either way. So what do you have for Tuesdays with Charlie?
Well, I don't know. Let's start with this one because it might be a little short one here.
Okay.
You know what the least common date to be born on?
What's that?
May 22nd.
Wow. I wonder why that is.
Because all the good guys are born on May 7th, and then there's just nothing left.
Oh, yeah. When is your birthday again, Charlie?
May 7th. It's coming up here. Send them cards and letters to... Don't forget the check.
Cash, card, check, whatever.
We got a little PayPal thing there too. So
I'm amazed you even know what that is.
I used it once, not mine, but somebody else's. Hey, then Well, you have ice cream on your birthday, right?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you know that chocolate ice cream has been proven to reduce emotional and physical pain?
Oh, really?
I would agree with that.
I think I need a truckload of it.
Yeah. I can take some right now.
Ooh, that'd be good, wouldn't it?
Well, maybe when we're done here, we'll get you ice cream.
If you're really good.
Hey, September, we already went past that, didn't we?
Yeah, it was a while ago.
That's sometime in September. They didn't give me a date. Is National Bacon Day.
Oh, so National Bacon Day is in September.
And everybody loves bacon.
Love bacon.
Just make a bacon month every September. Every day of the month, we get to have bacon.
Yum.
We could do that, couldn't we?
Well, we're adults. We can do whatever we want.
Whatever we want.
Hey, then here, this will be coming up here pretty soon. August 5th is National Underwear Day.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
It's a good day to wear underwear. I
Well,
think every other day is too.
If you own it, I don't know. And go incognito. Is that what they say?
Yes.
Sure. That's
Commando. There
that
you go.
what you do?
Commando.
don't need to know these things.
Let me see if I got some on.
I don't want to see. I'm good with not knowing.
Hey, then I just happened to mention PayPal a little bit ago, didn't I?
You did?
Yes.
Did you know in 1999 PayPal was voted as one of the top 10 worst business ideas?
Oh, no kidding.
Oh, they proved them wrong.
Huh.
Do they still have PayPal?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they do. They do really well.
Well, it's not according to this.
Those people were wrong.
Not according to this.
Who was wrong?
Whoever said
Whoever
that.
said that, they were wrong.
Well, that's back in 99. What do they know?
Yeah.
Hey, then, did you know who Warren Buffett is?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He eats at McDonald's every morning and only orders one of three things.
Huh. What's that?
I don't know.
That's fascinating.
Oh, I love it when you do that.
Well, I know it never costs more than $3.17.
Nice.
Wonder
Does
what
he
three
like
things-
give him a tip? The guy's a multi-billionaire.
Well, no, you don't tip McDonald's.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Here's $3.18. Keep the change. I wonder what three things he eats.
Well,
Hey, then we'll do one last thing here because this ain't going nowhere.
okay.
Every day in the U.S., 100,000 people get speeding tickets.
100,000 people.
Wow, that's a lot.
Well, there's a lot of people in the world.
Yeah, there
There's
are.
a lot of people. So that's a lot of speeding tickets too, I suppose. So are you ready for a question from me?
Oh, let me take a sip of my favorite beverage.
Okay.
Ah, that's good.
Now, you had just mentioned McDonald's. So did you know there's a McDonald's on every continent except one? Which continent does not have a McDonald's?
Oh, what's a continent? Russia. I don't know.
It's not even a continent.
Well,
but
it's a city.
And it's not a city either.
It's a country.
There you go. Antarctica does not have a McDonald's, but there is one, at least one, in every other part of the world.
Well, how come they don't?
Because there's not enough people there. There's only like one little place where they're doing some research.
Well,
and all the food would be very cold. So,
Ooh, that's bad. That's bad.
well, Charlie, it's nice to chat with you. I appreciate you stopping by. You going to be here again in person next week, or are we going to call you?
No, I'm going to be here.
Nice. Yeah, we're
You just
working
can't
on
get
it.
enough of
We're
us.
working on it. He likes our guest room. It's been fun. Well, we'll see you next week, Charlie.
Bye, Daddy.
Bye, Fluff. Bye, John.
It's a fun little program we like to call
Tuesdays with Charlie. Addiction. It's not a pretty thing. Addiction can lead to many problems in your life. Addiction can drive away those who love you the most. And addiction can lead to the loss of jobs, relationships, and even your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. They want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Showers really do spark creativity. They're not just good for your hygiene, they're good for your creativity too. A 2012 study published in the Journal of Psychological Science, researchers gave volunteers creative problems to solve, followed by a period of different rests. During that period, some were assigned a demanding task, while others did simple tasks that allowed their minds to wander, like a shower does. Those doing the simpler task during the resting time were more likely to solve the problem than the other folks were. So,
But didn't you say the people with the shower had the easy tasks?
no, the people with the shower, they were not. The easy task was the shower. Do something simple where you don't have to
okay.
think. You just stand there, and they were able to solve their problems quicker. So they're saying, take a shower, clear your mind,
I see.
Think all the right stuff. That is today's fun fact. Now you know. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Do you have a credit card? We'd like to help you get a better credit card. If you don't have any credit cards, we'd like to help you too. At bettercreditcards.com, we have credit cards that offer different things for different people. Some cards offer points. Some cards are designed to help you build your credit. Bettercreditcards.com wants to help you get a better credit card, no matter what you're looking for. See if we can help you find a better credit card at bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Now, RadioTravelGroup.com presents a news headline from somewhere in this world, Dateline, United Kingdom. According to a new report, a new coronavirus that is similar to the one behind the COVID-19 pandemic has been found in bats in the UK.
Great.
They say it's not currently a threat to humans, though. The virus, RHGB01, they really need to work on marketing that. Holy cow, that's not going to be easy to say. Was first discovered by a 22-year-old undergraduate, Ivana Murphy, while she was collecting bat droppings for her final year dissertation. So, note to self, whatever degree she has, I don't want
bat
that.
droppings.
Yeah. She's got to scoop through bat droppings for her dissertation. That just doesn't sound like fun. So hopefully this is much to do about nothing, but they're just saying, hey,
And then they
we found another one.
tested those
Yeah.
bat droppings, apparently.
Well, they tasted funny. They're like, let's check that and see what, I have no idea why they...
That is awesome.
It's bad. It's today's news headline from somewhere in this world.
At WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com, we help you get ready for all the fun holidays throughout the year with fun, silly, and just plain weird gift ideas for your friends. If you have a friend who has a bizarre sense of humor, we've got a gift for them. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com posts a link to something that will make you smile each and every day. Whether you buy these weird gifts or not, it's worth checking out just for a smile. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
Now some weird news brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. Pueblo Police Department say a man was arrested after trying to take snacks from a downtown hotel. He was swinging a horseshoe at an employee. What? Damaging property, tried to take a microwave and a fire extinguisher.
Wow.
This is weird news. This all happened at 4:35 a.m. Employee there said a man came in, tried to take some snacks. After trying to ask the man to pay for the snacks, he said he took out a horseshoe and started swinging it at the employee, knocked him in the head. Ouch. Then he threw what turned out to be a piece of rebar at the employee.
Yikes.
And he went into the kitchen, pulled a fire alarm, ended up in the kitchen where some property damage happened as well. Tried to get a microwave and a fire extinguisher. Other officers arrived to assist with the situation. The suspect was located when he broke a glass door. He's not been identified, was taken into custody. What in the what?
Right.
What?
That's
Yeah. Well, I guess that's why it is today's Weird News.
John and Heidi.
Now your moment of duh, brought to you by RadioSavings.com. There's been a big break in a case of a stolen teddy bear. Criminal from Coral Gables caught on camera. Thief walked up, swiped a giant teddy bear from an eatery in broad daylight.
Okay.
Every place right now has a surveillance camera, said the director of operations. I was very shocked. It was hard to miss a massive teddy bear that people usually will sit and pose for photos at this restaurant. And it turns out this person just grabbed it. It says everybody loves the teddy bear. Surveillance video from the restaurant captured an individual walking up to the dining area and grabbed the jumbo teddy bear and took off. After they snatched the bear, they can be seen jumping into the back seat of an already moving gray SUV. It says they announced the person in the video has been identified, charges are pending, and the bear has been returned to the restaurant. So I don't understand what they thought they were going to do. You don't steal a giant...
Honestly, it was probably just a prank, and I know that it's not funny or cool or whatever, but I'm sure it wasn't like, I need this teddy bear.
Yeah, bad idea. It's today's moment of duh.
Early to bed, early to rise makes you healthy, wealthy, and wise. This is a great quote from Benjamin Franklin. At InsuranceChicken.com, we know a thing or two about great quotes. We help people get great insurance quotes every day. It's super simple and free to find out if we can make you healthy, wealthy, and wise. Okay, I can't guarantee that, But I can assure you we'd love to help at InsuranceChicken.com. We want to help you pack out great deals on insurance. That's InsuranceChicken.com.
Time now for Is It a Golf Course or Is It a Rehab Center? Brought to you by Time4Rehab.com. You ready for this one, Heidi?
I'm ready.
Harborcrest, Aberdeen, Washington. Harborcrest. Is it a golf course or is it a rehab center?
That sounds to me like a golf course.
Man, it's a rehab center.
What?
Yeah.
It just sounds all pretentious, doesn't it?
But if it were a golf course, yeah. But as a rehab center, it's probably a great place. Harborcrest.
Yeah. All right. Well,
That's how we play. Is it a golf course or is it a rehab center? Brought to you by Time4Rehab.com.
John and Heidi.
This portion of the John and Heidi Show is brought to you by the John and Heidi Show. That sounds kind of funny, but it's true. Go to your local radio station and ask them to start carrying the John and Heidi Show. Here's the best part. They can carry the show for free. They play a couple commercials, but it doesn't cost them anything every month. So if you know a radio station that could use a little bit of help, send them our way. Send them to johnandheidishow.com. Again, johnandheidishow.com. We would love to do a radio program in your community. Then you could listen to the podcast and listen to us on the radio.
John and Heidi.
We always like to wrap things up around here with good news, and I think this is good news. Comes your way courtesy of bettercreditcards.com. And this is one of my favorite parts of the show, by the way, because we get to shine the spotlight on people who do cool things or pets who do cool things or whatever. But the story today is just a really fun one because it's just one of the weirdest things, but it made me smile the second I saw it, and somebody shared it with me, and I was like, you know what, I am going to make it my good news. So here's the headline. Meal shared between strangers at a restaurant goes viral. A photo taken of a meal shared between two strangers warms hearts all across the country. There's a gentleman sitting there eating his meal in peace, and all of a sudden this little boy decides, I'm going to go sit with that man. He just climbs up on the chair across the table. It says the kind man and the boy's name was Brecken sat at the table together and talked while eating chips and salsa. Brecken was completely content and told him bye like he'd known him his whole life when they were leaving. It says it's the small things. He didn't have to do it, but he completely made Brecken's entire day. And there's just a gentleman who, again, polar opposites, but they're, you got a fairly good size guy, my size, big guy, and a little tiny kid. And they're sitting across the table from each other just having a great conversation.
Who does that remind you of, though?
Does
that remind you of Troy?
Oh, yeah.
Troy used to do that all
Instantly.
the time when he
Our
was...
son. Yeah, he's 20, almost 25 now. But he's,
Yeah.
he used to do that same kind of thing.
He
He'd
did.
be there and he'd just go over and start talking to people.
Sit at people's tables and just talk to them forever and ever and ever.
The coolest thing is she posted this online and everybody's sharing this thing all over the place. There's over 100,000 likes on Facebook. And it says the man has been identified by the name Darius West. And according to the lady, the two now speak regularly. So now they're new
how
pals.
cute is that?
All because they both happen to go to the same restaurant. And her son went over and just sat down with this guy like they've known each other for years.
That's so cute.
So again, I know as far as good news stories go, this isn't like a lot of the cool stories we've had, but I just wanted to share it because even some simple little thing like that can make somebody's day. It's time to say goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Tuesday.